How to be pursued by the one you love. In today's video, I'm going to be sharing exactly how you can become the one that is pursued, chosen, claimed for, gone all in with, and prioritized, and all by the one that you love. But before I go into that, guys, just to remind you, I do have a flash sale on right now with 50%, up to 50% off all of my masterclasses and workshops, and including the advanced self-study program, Be Love. You can find out more about that by clicking the links below this video or in my bio. So, how do you become the person that is finally chosen, pursued, shown up for, gone all in with, claimed, prioritized? You start by telling yourself you are. It is that simple. You start by telling yourself that you are. Now, if you are somebody that has a pattern of not being chosen, shown up for, gone all in with, claimed, prioritized, and that used to be my story, then it's understanding that you created that pattern unintentionally through the program of belief that was embedded and cemented without your consent, but it is also a program and a pattern that can be changed. It can be changed. And all it takes is faith, persistence, and consistency of focusing on you, putting the focus on you to becoming this person, the version of you that is chosen, shown up for, gone all in with, claimed, and prioritized and pursued by the one that you love. But you see, it won't just be the one that you love that will pursue you, choose you, show up for you, claim you, prioritize you. You will feel this in all areas of your life. And this is what my experience has been. And for those of you that know my journey, and this is why I want to share this with you, because actually this was the hardest thing for me to do, to learn how to receive love, to learn how to be chosen, to learn how to be pursued, shown up for, gone all in with, claimed, prioritized, pursued. This was the hardest part of my journey, to be honest. And it's taken me a long time to get there. And it's been a journey of releasing old limiting beliefs about myself, releasing old patterns of behaviors. And it's been a journey of aligning this new story of me being shown up for, of me being the one that is chosen without exception, the one that is prioritized, the one that is claimed, the one that is pursued, included, wanted, needed. It has been a journey for me to shift into that, because what I had to do is I had to really recognize what these patterns were. And it wasn't just the patterns that I was creating and holding on to. It was about people that I was holding on to as well. Now, whilst we can revise people, and that's absolutely fine, you can revise anybody in anything. That's your choice. My choice, what I chose, was to let go of those that weren't choosing me, showing up for me, going all in with me. And I had a pattern of them showing that to me. But also as well, I have to thank them for showing me how they were treating me, because it was what I was still holding on to. Because everyone is you pushed out, what you dominantly think, feel, believe, and assume to be true about you, and how you act as well. All of that in alignment is what will be reflected to you from your outer reality. And this is all about the never God out everyone as you pushed out. And I'll tag a video here for you to see that. I had to let go of people. I had to let go of behaviors and patterns. And I had to really go deep within to understand why I was still acting a particular way. When I did see my worth and my value, why was I still holding on to these patterns? And you see, this is why the journey to healing is a process. It's a process, and it isn't something that can be rushed. And we learn and grow when we're ready to learn and grow, when it's the right time. And maybe it's the right people that are coming in that are showing us what it is that we need to keep healing, what we need to keep working on, you see. So if you are somebody, like I said earlier, that has a pattern, maybe just spend some time, get that pen and paper out, that you have a pattern of not being chosen, shown up for, gone all in with, claimed, prioritized, pursued. You don't even know what that would feel like because you've never had it. Then this video is for you. And this is also a part of my sale, the 50% off my Become Chosen and Prioritized Masterclass, which is absolutely incredible. And in that masterclass, I teach you and guide you exactly how you can finally be the one that is chosen, shown up for, claimed, gone all in with. And like I said, guys, you've got 50% off that. So don't miss out on that. The sale ends at the end of June, 30th of June, 2024 at midnight UK time. So click the links below this video, or like I said, in my bio, to get access to that at 50% off. So we want to start with understanding what is the pattern. How are we acting? So like I said, it is that pen and paper time. Write it down. What areas in your life do you feel dominantly that you're not being chosen? Does that reflect in other areas of your life? What story is it you're holding on to? Do you hold on to a story that you have to be the one that pursues? Do you have to be the one that chases? Do you have a story that you'll never be chosen? Maybe you think that you're not beautiful enough, you're not handsome enough. Maybe you think that no one will ever want you. What is the story that you're holding on to that aligns to you and your patterns of being the person for you that isn't chosen? Maybe it is that you're holding on to the wrong people in your life that aren't choosing you and showing up for you. And maybe it's time to really do an inventory on your reality, on your outer world, of what it is that you're still holding on to that is blocking you from finally being the one that is chosen. Maybe, like me, I was consistently telling myself, I am chosen, I am shown up for, I am gone all in with, I am claimed, I am prioritized, I am pursued. Yet my actions and my behaviors and the people that I was holding on to were showing me the opposite. And what I chose to do was I chose to hold on to the people that made me feel great. I chose to hold on to the people that were consistent with me. And when we have people showing up in our world that are inconsistent, it's like the biggest head, you know, F that there is. It really makes you feel very unstable and unbalanced. So we want to create this consistency in our life of having the right people in our life. And if that's right now, your specific person isn't choosing you, showing up for you, going all in with you, and you want to revise that story that they are choosing you and showing up for you and going all in with you and claiming you and prioritizing you, then it's time that you took a full inventory on your life as to what it is that your pattern is, what actions is it that you take that are still holding on to the belief that that is who you are. Even if you are affirming, like I said, my actions weren't aligned, and the universe will hear the actions louder than they will hear the affirmations. They'll be like, well, you're saying this, but you're still acting that way. You're still acting like the person that isn't chosen. You're still allowing people to act that way towards you. And it really is about coming back and having some healthy boundaries, setting some healthy boundaries within. And if these people want to come back in and they finally show up consistently, choosing you, showing up for you, going all in with you, claiming you, prioritizing you, pursuing you, wanting you, including you, and being consistent with you, then that's great. And that's your choice. You have the choice. But if it is a specific person right now that is dominantly not choosing you, showing up for you, going all in with you, claiming you, then it's about time. And if you want them to, and that's what your desired outcome is, and it's time that you started to see your worth and your value and choosing you, showing up for you, going all in with you. And the way you do this is by telling yourself you are it. It's by uncovering these patterns, and it's releasing these patterns of behavior, thoughts, beliefs that you're holding on to. Like I said, that's why I created the Become Chosen and Prioritized Masterclass. Because when you align to the version of you that is somebody that is chosen, that is prioritized, and you're not just speaking it in, but you're acting that way too. You're choosing you, you're letting go of what doesn't serve you anymore. You will be able to then finally be in an energetic congruence with your actions and your affirmations. And in time, the universe will reflect this back to you as, yes, you are somebody that is chosen. You will see it in how people are treating you, how they're showing up for you, and including your specific person. And then what you're going to want to do is, whilst you've put all the focus on you dominantly, because it starts with you, always starts with you, because it comes from you. The change has to come from within to change that. And when you start to believe that, yes, I am somebody that's chosen, in fact, I am somebody that's claimed and shown up for and gone all in with, that is your truth, that somebody is, you're somebody that is now prioritized by you aligning that story to yourself and your actions, no longer settling for anything less than you deserve, having these beautiful, healthy boundaries, is then so much more easier then to align the story by letting go of the old story about them not choosing you, to them choosing you, to them showing up for you, to them wanting to be with you. So you want to be letting go of the old story as well, to then create the new story, just like you have done with yourself. You've created the news story about you, and now you're going to align that news story and how they see you and how they act towards you. Of course, my specific person chooses me. Of course, my specific person prioritizes me. Of course, they love me. Of course, they claim me. Of course, they show up for me. Of course, they choose me without exception. Of course, I'm somebody that's chosen and prioritized. Of course, I am. That's a given. This is who I am now. This is how they treat me. So you want to be telling that story, that they can't get enough of me, that they claim me, that show up for me. They have me in high regards. They see me as an inspirational, valuable person in their life they don't want to let go of. They prioritize me when they're thinking of, what they're doing. They're always thinking about me. When they're thinking about the things that they're doing and scheduling their life, they're thinking, how is that going to fit with me? Because they always want to make sure that I'm a priority to them. They're choosing me, they're claiming me in every way possible. Even if you just right now closed your eyes and you just started to feel like what it would be like to be somebody that is chosen, shown up for, gone all in with, what would that feel like to you right now? How would that feel if you were finally that person? You'd feel magnetic, you'd feel gorgeous, you'd feel stunning, you'd feel wanted, you'd feel so chosen. And this feeling of feeling claimed is something that was so rare for me, that when I started to feel claimed, it literally blew my mind. This feeling of people supporting me naturally, showing up for me, wanting me, including me. I felt so claimed and so chosen. So I just felt incredible. I felt amazing. And that's how they will make you feel. And that is how you will feel, you see. So if you are finally ready to become the version of you that is chosen and prioritized, pursued, claimed for, gone all in with, shown up for by people in general, or by your specific person, by everybody, it starts with you releasing these old patterns of behaviors, looking outside of you. What is it that you're holding on to that is no longer aligned to you now being this version of you that is chosen? It's about having these healthy boundaries, saying no to what you don't want and yes to you. And that is you then choosing you, showing up for you, prioritizing you. And that's why I've mentioned, obviously, the 50% off in my Become Chosen and Prioritized masterclass, but all of my masterclasses and all of my workshops, including my advanced self-study program, the Be Love program, which is an advanced neural pathway remapping program to reorganize your subconscious mind, to dig deep within, to get that root out. All of these are on offer until the end of the 30th of June, 2024 at midnight UK time. So don't miss out on that, guys. Links below this video or in my bio. If you're ready, you know it. If you're sick and tired of being sick and tired of not being the one that is chosen, shown up, forgotten, all in with, as always being the one that is left, time that you can change that story for you. And when you do it for you, you'll feel the shift within. And when you feel the shift within, eventually your outer world will reflect that to you. When you've aligned your actions, your behaviors, and your story, your new story of you, and you feel that to your core, it will be so effortless to know that that's how they are going to treat you too. And then you can align that story and no longer hold on to any other story that is not aligned to the truth of you. Being chosen, prioritized, shown up, forgotten, all in with, claimed, and pursued. Please feel free to like, share, comment, and subscribe, guys. I am coming to you from Ibiza. Happy Saturday, and I will be back, as always, very, very soon.